The Donkey and the Merchant. One early morning in the season of blooming flowers, a merchant prepared his donkey for a trip to the market. He carefully placed bags of salt on the donkey's back and set off on his journey to sell them. After everything was ready, the merchant began walking with his donkey, which was carrying several bags of salt on its back. Not long after, they came upon a stream that they had to cross to reach the marketplace. By coincidence, the donkey slipped and fell into the water. When it stood up again, it felt that the load on its back had become much lighter because the salt had dissolved and melted away in the water. The merchant could do nothing but turn back home in disappointment. The next morning, he prepared more salt than before, placed the heavy bags on the donkey's back, and once again set off for the market. When they reached the same stream, the clever donkey pretended to slip and fall into the water again, just like before. And just as last time, the salt melted and the load became lighter. This time, the merchant realized that it was the donkey's trick. Although he understood, he stayed calm and brought the donkey back home again. That night, he secretly filled several bags with sponges, planning to teach the donkey a lesson the next day. The donkey, of course, had no idea what its master was doing. At dawn, the merchant placed the bags filled with sponges on the donkey's back and began the journey to the market again. When they arrived at the same stream, the mischievous but foolish donkey repeated its old trick, pretending to slip and falling into the water once more. But this time was different. The bags on its back did not become lighter. Instead, they grew heavier as the sponges absorbed the water and swelled. The merchant laughed heartily and said, "Ha! You foolish donkey! Now I know all about your tricks. You should remember, sometimes being too clever can trap you in your own foolishness."